He who doesn't reach the Great Wall is not a hero. The poem of Chairman Mao is known at home and abroad. Millions of people across the globe are fascinated by the Great Wall. The Badaling section of the Great Wall is well known by Chinese and foreign tourists. 5 kilometers away from Badaling is the western gate of the Great Wall's defense system, which is known as the Old Badaling Great Wall. This is a place of lofty mountains, deep gullies, and valleys where fortress towers connect along mountain ridges and watchtowers oversee each other. Though ruined at some sections, the majesty and grandness of the Great Wall remains unchanged. Despite the changing times and history, the Great Wall stands still, telling the vicissitudes of history and the Chinese people's aspiration for peace. In 2008, a very special guest came to the Old Badaling Great Wall, the then President of Latvia, Valdis Zatlers. He is also the first foreign head of the state that has visited the Old Badaling Great Wall. He is a very senior neurosurgeon, and he always wears gloves to avoid hand injuries. He never forgets his gloves when he's having an activity outside, but he refused the gloves while walking on the Great Wall. He put his hand on the wall and said the Great Wall existed to protect people, and that he was protected even without the gloves. Valdis Zatlers took off his gloves on the old wall, touching the walls with his hands and feeling the traces of history. As the stairs turned steep toward the top, the president and his entourage used their hands and feet to ascend to the very top of the old Great Wall. On the spectacular Great Wall, Valdis Zatlers said, "A nation who keeps its history with love is a great nation." The Great Wall of China is the testimony to the hard work and wisdom of the Chinese nation. The walls, gates, fortresses, and smoke towers, as well as the human activities along the Great Wall, slowly formed the Great Wall Cultural Belt, composed of both tangible and non-tangible culture. Now, the Old Great Wall is attracting countless visitors to explore ancient relics, protect and record the Great Wall, and research into its culture. More and more people are now passionate about taking photographs on the Great Wall. Through their camera lens and from different angles, they have left us thousands of great shots filled with love and friendship.